I'm looking a little crazy right now, but as you can see, I got on my Sorry My Sims Need Me tee. I am a Sims player, game lover, yes. But as you can tell, I am sectioning off my hair, which I'm already actually done with. I have made about 14 part ponytails or whatever to do the rubber band method on my braids. I mean, rubber band method on my braids. Rubber band method into the braids, whatever. So I'm Zia Zebra. If you don't know, I create clothing and I also give tips and tricks in like makeup, cheap thrift shopping, beginner sewer tips, try on hauls, Sims 4, and more. So stay tuned and hit that subscribe button. Also, the hair that I'm using is free tress braid or whatever, free tress. Got it from a beauty world, and this is my first time getting some ombre because I did not get ombre the last time. I just got plain black, and this time I want to try a little bit of color. My birthday is coming up, so I wanted to do a little something fun and easy for my birthday. So I wanted to pick the Leray inspired looking braids because I really like those braids, and I'm willing to willing to try them on myself. Also, don't mind me if I'm looking like a cracky right now, like a crackhead. I'm supposed to be getting it together. Like, yeah. So I've actually done 2 braids so far with the rubber band method. As you can see, I got 2 braids done. And this hair is kind of long for the coily braids, but um, I didn't get any shorter hair or shorter length. This is like, I forgot. It's actually length 34 length hair actually. But this is actually my first time using this, and this is actually raggedy, y'all. But the crochet needle, I actually got tape on it because my grandma actually let me have this. She still had one, and I forgot to go buy one at the store, and luckily my grandmother had one, but you need a crochet needle. And this is my first time actually using the crochet needle, because when I first did the rubber band method braids, I just had like the rubber band sitting out. I didn't put the hair in, like what I'm about to show you, what you exactly need to do for the rubber band method braids and how the process actually goes. So yeah, that's what I'm doing, and these braids actually turned out just fine. So I'm gonna be glad to show you guys how to do the rubber band method braids with the crochet needle, like how it's supposed to go. But my braids were still cute with the little rubber band showing. It did not matter. But if you want more realistic looking braids, like out of the root looking braids, you will want to use the crochet needle for that. So this is my first time using a voiceover on my official YouTube. I really wanted to show you babes how I section and parting my hair for the coily ray inspired box braids, knotless box braids. It took me quite a while to actually part these. I just used like a hand mirror, but I had to make sure I get all of the parts straight. And officially, I am going to put in the loop. You want to make sure you have a loose enough rubber band before you insert the loop into the rubber band. And you should insert it horizontal, so it'll be laying sideways when you insert it. And you also want to twist the hair and loop it onto the hole. And make sure the hole is closed when you latch it on so you can bring it through the rubber band. And you want to push it through. Excuse me talking, y'all. I was talking to my little cousin or whatever. But you just want to push it through. And when you push it through, you want to make sure you gather all the hair, not what I did. You see the little hair sticking out or whatever. I had to fix it. But it's pretty much easy. You're going to make like an X mark. As you can see, it's horizontal right now. And I'm going to stick through the back of the front, but it's going to be vertical. I mean, and you're just going to straighten and stretch the hair, twist the hair once again, and you're going to apply it into the loophole and lock it down and make sure it's closed and neat so you can just easily pull the hair through. Just like that. And then all you're going to do is see an X mark, like an X mark the spot. And you're just going to gather your hair,
Make sure it's all in there and neat and packed. And then all I do next is just make sure that my rubber band is tightened. I just tighten my rubber band and I'm going to start braiding my hair. So I'm braiding this 34-inch hair down. This hair really gets kind of tangled. I be having to comb it a lot. But I'm not a braider, y'all. I really just plait. But again, I'm going to show y'all the second method again. I'm going to show y'all again so y'all can get it down packed. I got my hair stretched and good. I got it in 2 pieces, as y'all can see. And I got my little crochet needle. And I'm going to stick it in horizontal, which is sideways. Okay, sideways. Twist my hair together. And then I'm going to make sure it's locked into the little loophole, nice and neat. And then I'm going to pull it through. And all I'm going to do is pull it out by one side and measure it to make it even. And that's 1. And then I'm going to go and do the vertical, which is up and down. Stretching my hair, making sure it's neat. And then I'm going to apply, twist it again, and apply up in the loophole. Make sure it's closed so nothing will get caught. Because, girl, it will get caught. And then you're just going to pull it through, pull out one side, and bam. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Took my little bun down that I had to separate my hair. Tightened it. The rubber band, you want to make sure the rubber bands are tight so you can have a good petite look. And I'm just going to braid down again. Also want to mention, while you're like holding your real hair, you can also gel your real hair down before you put into the braid and blend it in, or you can just gel and foam your hair down after the braids are done. Just make sure no hair is sticking out. You would want it to look nice and petite, you know, nice and tucked, you know what I'm saying? Sorry for the mess, y'all. I am currently at my grandmother's place, but these are the few products that I did use. I used the Eco Professional Styling Gel for separating and gelling down my parts and sections. I used this and combed it down, and I also used gel to this gel to also blend it in with the weave hair that I'm braiding it into. Like, I will put the gel on the end of my hair that I'm braiding. I didn't show that. I thought I did, but no. I just used the gel to crease everything down, and I braided it and made it blend in together real well. So it's officially the next day, 11 a.m. in the freaking morning, y'all, and I've got my extra bag of hair to finish the last 2 braids that was over here. As you can see, I have it curled, and all I'm about to do is go ahead and dip them in the hot water, actually, that I have on the stove, that I leave on the stove until it bubbles about 5 minutes or so, and then I take it off and fill it into a cup that I don't drink out of or whatever. But I'm about to go ahead and dip my hair. As y'all can see, I do not have any fancy curlers, but I have the foam little curlers or whatever. I dip them into the hot water. You want to make sure that you do this nice, carefully, and slow so you will not burn yourself. But I don't do as many, but I do enough. I don't put like clog it up, but you also want to make sure that you overlap the towel so you will not burn yourself, and make sure nothing is dripping too bad. Okay, babes, this is the finished look, and they're so long, so you know I'm having to lift them up, but this is the finishing look. I really loved how they turned out. It actually took me about 3 bags of hair to use. I had to go back to the store the next day because it was actually a Sunday, and I went back today, which is a Monday, and I just had these 2 braids left, and I did those braids. But this method is really good if you're not like a braider like that, or you're just learning like me. I love to save money, and I really don't care for anyone else in my head. I would love to know, like, on my own how to do my own hair. So if you would like to save money, I would recommend this method, just the rubber band method. It is easy and fun and something for summer. If you do not want to wear a lace wig, you know what I'm saying, girl? I really love how it turned out. It's really cute. I did my edges or whatever. I'm really not that good at doing my edges, y'all.
Like I'm still living and learning, like in the process of learning or whatever. Cause I barely started wearing braids because of this rubber band method or whatever this is, but I am loving it. And I would also like to hear y'all comments and what y'all have to say about this. But yeah, it is very cute and it's really just a whole vibe. I have nothing but a total of 14 braids that's in my head or whatnot. It only took me about, it took me longer. It's supposed to be shorter than this, but it took me about all day to finish my hair. It's because of my freaking parts. Like I'm not that good at parting my own hair. I'm living and learning in the moment. So it took me about like 2 hours to freaking part my hair right and get everything right with the little hand mirror that I had to use to part my hair or whatever. And then it took me like, I don't know, 4 hours or so to do my hair, or more than that because I actually had trouble. And then on top of that, I had to go to the store the next day because I only had 2 bags of hair, which was not enough. And I am not familiar with all of the braiding hair. Like I just picked the braiding hair. I'm just like, whatever, and I just picked it, which it was good braiding hair, but it really was not much in there. As you can see, it was the free tress hair, whatever hair that was I had. But yeah, if you guys also love this look, please let me know, babes. But this is something sweet and simple, especially for summer. And don't mind my nails, y'all. I'm supposed to be getting them done. It is officially Leo season. So, happy birthday to all my Leos. I hope you have a good and safe birthday, including me. My birthday is on the 5th, y'all. On the 5th. So I'm really just turning up and enjoying myself and aging like fine wine, really. But please, y'all, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, babes. Mwah.